Told you we find the honey. Trust me. Oh my gosh. All right, so welcome to part 2 of our Smoky Mountain adventure after Labor Day that we were trying to do some fun stuff as an alternative to going to Cade's Cove, which was closed and we couldn't go to anymore. There's still a ton of traffic coming down from Labor Day. But we're gonna see if we could find a hidden cemetery, a secret cemetery up here in the Smoky Mountains. So we were just talking, I'm trying to figure out, this trail is gonna split up here and there's a part that goes upper and then a lower trail that sticks next to the river. Originally, based on where I thought it might be, it looked like it'd be off the upper trail, but then thinking about it, back in the day in the 30s, the conservation camps and stuff, like if I'm doing it, I wanna be close to water. My gut is telling me to stick with the lower trail, see if we find it, because the lower trail parallels the river the whole way. Then we can always come back and go up the upper trail if we don't find it. Again, this is something I found online and I knew about. I have it saved at home, but this is all spur of the moment. We're trying to find it since we're up here. A little drama on the trail. That thing just fell. All right, so. Cherokee Orchard Road is what we're gonna take.
We're going down.
That's my guess. Hang on, let me look at them. It's in this little clearing area, I think. And looking at the topo, that's the same elevation. This, if we go under here, that's all elevation that you'd have to climb up. So there'd have to be a trail or a road that goes up that thing, whereas this would be right off of it. Decisions. Let's go with the original. Upper trail. It's gonna be a quick incline up here to the top of that thing, which if you take that lower trail, somehow you'd have to go up that. This is a shorter mistake if we go the wrong way, so we'll just go this. You all right?
No. I hate the spider web.
One of the fun things that Babs likes to do is when we hike first thing in the morning, you get all the spider webs that have been done across overnight, you know?
Plastered to my face.
Get them plastered. Plastered to your face, Babs.
You can't see them too, that's what makes it. I almost thought about wearing my brand new shoes.
Just hang tight for a sec. Let me go up here and look. So the trail, like it's disappeared. It just stopped. Like you could see where people still went. But it says to keep hugging that. But there's no visible trail. So lower is gonna be the right way, I think. All right, so the trail that is on all trails, it doesn't seem like, that does not seem like a trail to me. It is so overgrown, and I don't know if that's just like an unofficial trail or what, but it's definitely not that way. Didn't want to go any further because again, it's not a trail. I don't want to ruin anything up here, so should have gone with our first instinct and stayed lower. I mean, so much for not being prepared. And that does open up like back there. So we're down the lower trail. We found an area where you can cross this little stream. The big river's on this side of us with the quiet walkway. But you can cross over here and it looks like a path kind of jets back to a clearing back there. Not that way, that's not it. So we found a little side trail that came off. Thought that might be it because of like this wall. Like it's definitely a man-created wall. This whole area was with Conservation Corps, so I mean, they obviously could have made that for the river, maybe to divert water or something at some point, but we thought we might get lucky going back that little thing, but I didn't see anything. I mean, that's definitely, who knows what. All these old metal pieces. I Okay. There's a horse trail that goes that way, marked. This is nothing. There's no marking for this road anywhere on the maps. And it said, there's a spider. Sorry about that. Wow. Look at the spider web all over the lens. Okay, sorry before that spider web rudely interrupted us. This isn't marked. But the cemetery, I remember it saying it was off of an old conservation road. This is definitely like a road that I mean, obviously you can see where tire tracks would have gone if someone drove back here. And this isn't on the map. It's not a marked trail, but it is a road, obviously. We're gonna try this as one last attempt. There's nothing more frustrating to me than setting my mind on finding something and not finding it. And even more, like, one of my favorite things is that she puts all of this trust into me that I know where something is. And I'm like, honey, just follow me. Like, let's go this way. We're gonna find it. And she never asks a question. Never.
Keep going.
I love that. Like, I love that she trusts me that much. We're gonna find it though. Okay, so that road we were on ended. What looked like a road, actually, right? You would say?
I think.
Like people would drive down. Then there's a little trail that jets off to the left, and we're going up that right now. And I think we found it. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Told you we'd find it, honey. Trust me. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. 1903 to 19, it's only 12-year-old kid?
18. Oh.
1888, 1926. Why is everyone's so young? 87 to 20, 92 to 17.
Hey, but most of them are all family.
90 to 23, it's only 33-year-old. That one was Ogle, 1855. That must be the husband, 1857. Well, this one says infant son of McCarter. So April, that was 5 months. Then there's one, oh, talk about creepy, your birthday. Infant daughter, May 26th to June 27th. Oh, it's all McCarter.
These are all both McCarters.
Yeah. Daughter, son. Man, that's only 2 days. That baby only lived 2 days. Born and died on September 27, 1949. So the same day their daughter was born and didn't survive. What do you think, honey?
I think it's interesting.
Really weird, huh?
Also creepy at the same time.
Crazy that it's just back here, like. It's so awesome to see, like, the history, though, and, like, so the McCarter family was big, the Husky family was big, because it had to have been sons of daughters of grandkids of all that, and you see, like, a baby that only lived a couple days. I mean, you could definitely tell life expectancy was not long back in the day. We've come a long way living to 80, 90, 100 now. I mean, bless medicine and science, how far we've come. Man. Alright, found it. I'm kind of excited we found that. So we took a lot of detours. Took us about an hour we've been walking.
Yeah.
We're gonna time it all the way back to the car, but.
Well, it's 64 minutes with all our detours. Well, it's probably a little longer because you were gone for about 10 minutes.
It's cool to find something that's hidden and off the map, which is why, like, I don't give away where places are, because it's one thing that drives me nuts. There's enough information already on the internet that you can find almost anything. You just got to put a little work and effort into it, and you find it. And that is so cool. Like, I was getting so frustrated back there because I was like, I walked her all this way, she's gonna be mad. Walked her all this after the extra workout. We gotta go work out again in the gym still. And also, I know she's hangry. She's getting hangry, I could start to tell.
My belly is hungry.
But
English muffin doesn't cut it.
But when you're walking somewhere and like you're not finding it, and you're just thinking in your head like, what if it's just around the corner? And we end up turning around right here and it was right there. And that paid off, right?
Paid off.
We came to the end of the road and Babs just kind of was like, well, why would there be a trail this way? And sure enough, I had saved it on Google Map actually. It was one of the GPS coordinates I had saved offline, and that's where we ended up, and that was it. Just gotta put a little work and effort into it, and you'll find some cool stuff. And it's always interesting to me when you see people that will criticize you if you find like a cemetery or like a graveyard like that, and they, you know, scream about showing respect and, you know, you shouldn't go to cemeteries or graveyards. Finding something like that, something like so historical, like, I feel like that is like a compliment and like a sign of respect, is like hiking to go find a cemetery, a historical cemetery of people you don't know, and visiting it and kind of just appreciating that it's there, right? Like, when I'm buried, like, I want people to come see me. Like, I won't be buried in just some random cemetery with 1,000 other people. Like, how cool is that history? Like, to come see and observe and appreciate. You know, to me, that's a sign of respect, in my opinion. But I know some people will disagree, and it's all in wanting to seek more history about the area, the park, Tennessee, and just find an appreciation for it, honestly. Why even have a headstone then and put information on it if it's not meant to be read or seen, you know? Like you said, like Wreaths Across America or like Arlington, like, you go pay your respects to this soldiers. Like, but you do it respectfully, right? And you don't just trample all over everything. But I think it's cool. I think it's cool that we go and kind of seek these things out.
Because you learn history, you know?
I mean, what? That is crazy. That is so cool to see. It's such a piece of history. Like, there's nothing around. Like we were just talking about, like, where did they live? Like, there are no signs of outbuildings or anything. So, I mean, obviously they must have been wood cabins that are long gone and burnt or trashed or who knows. But that was a lot of people. That was like 100 people live back here.
And it's sad to see how many kids passed away at such early ages.
The babies, little babies, crazy. All right, good hike.
Good hike.
Good Smoky Mountain adventure continued. Hope you all had fun going on that one with us. Hopefully we'll get some more of these in. That's it from the Smokies. Oh. God damn it. It's on my face. You see it?
Look at me. I don't see anything on your face.
Right here. I walk right into it.
Don't feel it.
Damn it.
I was telling you.
What are you doing, honey?
Picking balls out of your dead cat.
Oh, I appreciate you so much.
I think I might be able to